Papa?
Yes, darling?
Are you sorry I made you take me with you?
Not yet. It's Sunday morning. We've only been out for a few hours. But by the end of the week, who can tell?
I know I'm going to love it, Papa. You know, I always thought the Ponderosa was your last stop.
But this time it's the first stop. Yes. Already she's trying to tell me how to run my business.
Oh, Mr. Kaufman, what you doing out this way so early?
Well, there's an expression in this country. The early bird wins the race.
Catches the worm, Papa.
So, if he didn't win the race, how could he catch the worm? I want to have the honor to introduce you to my daughter, Rebecca. Mr. Adam Cartwright.
How do you do?
It's very nice to meet you, Miss Rebecca.
Is your father home?
No, he's not. He went up to the Edison's place with my brothers.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed him. I have something special to show him.
Oh, what is it?
Mervyn and Hulbert. 44 caliber. Can let you have it for $10.
$10 for a Merwin and Hulbert? Never seen one for under 19.
Well, if it were brand new, I would ask 19. But you see, it's slightly used. I got it from a Chicago drummer.
Well, it's still a good buy. But I don't have any use for it.
That's all right. Just thought I'd show it to you.
I tell you what, I'm sure my father would be interested in it, so why don't you drop by Friday on your way back?
I'll do that. Goodbye.
Take care.
Take care. Who would bother a poor peddler?
What do you say? Take a chance?
We'll wait till Friday when old Kaufman's on the way home. After a week of peddling, he'll have more in his sock then than he has today.
Yeah. That'll be worth waiting for.
never be home in time for the Sabbath.
Oh, Papa, stop nudging yourself.
Okay, stop it. 3 o'clock Friday. Should already be in Carson City.
Papa, it's been such a lovely week. Don't spoil it.
You did have a nice time, didn't you?
Oh, Papa, it's been just wonderful. It's like discovering a whole new world. I just wish that...
Just wish what?
Nothing, Papa. What's our next stop?
Next stop will be at Mrs. Cardiff's, and after that a quick stop at the Ponderosa and then home.
Oh, the Ponderosa. Do you think we'll see Adam Cartwright again, Papa?
Hey, come on, Adam, boy. The medicine gal's gonna be busting plumb out of their carpet or something.
Yeah, don't forget, you gotta save the youngest one for me.
My, don't we smell pretty? Had your horses curried.
Oh, thanks, Paul. Hey, how come you don't come along? You might find yourself a young little woman there and cut yourself a real hoedown or something.
Hey, Hoss is right. Why don't you come along and show us how to do it? Hey. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Benjamin Cartwright. I'm the father of young Joseph Cartwright, best-looking boy in the territory. Would you mind if I had the next dance with you?
Oh, I'd love to.
You boys better get going, or those Edison gals are going to be fighting mad.
Hey, come on, Adam. We gotta get on out there if we're gonna go by the Edison place and then on into town. We're gonna be late for the dance.
I'm not going.
I hear you right?
You heard me right.
But you gotta go.
Why?
Why? Well, it's Friday. The work's all caught up. It's a box social.
Yeah, besides, you done took a bath and shaved and put on them clean clothes. You ain't gonna waste all that, are you?
Well, it seems to me your oldest brother has his mind made up.
Yeah, but Paul, what are we gonna do with the oldest Edison gal, the one with the big bustle?
Adam, did you promise to take the oldest Edison gal, the one with the big bustle?
No, I wasn't even over there last Sunday, remember? Besides, you're big enough to take care of 2 of them.
You're right, Adam. Come on, Joe. What do you mean by that?
Mr. Cartwright, a word of advice. Keep an eye on that oldest son of yours. There's something definitely wrong with that boy. Goes around all week like a trap just waiting for a rabbit. Now he gets all dandied up, and he's not even going to bother to do what he got dandied up for.
I'll watch him, Doctor.
Give him an apple.
Have a good time.
See you, Paul. Adam.
Adam, any particular reason you're not going to the social?
Maybe.
Well, might as well go talk to Hop Single, get more conversation out of him.
Papa, the paisley you brought.
But, darling, she's tried already the paisley, and the gold, and the purple, and the black and white stripes.
But Mrs. Cardiff liked the paisley best, Papa, didn't you, Mrs. Cardiff?
Oh, yes, I did, Miss Rebecca. But I really can't make up my mind. I don't think I'll buy any material today. Just a spool of white thread, Mr. Kaufman, please. A small spool.
Just a spool of thread?
It's all right, Mrs. Cardiff. I appreciate the business. All sales are welcome.
I can understand your being upset, Miss Rebecca, but we're just simple homesteaders, and I can never buy anything from your father except a spool of thread or a packet of needles.
Mrs. Cardiff, I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Mrs. Cardiff, I want you to do me a favor.
Oh, yes, Mr. Kaufman.
Well, it's like this. Back east, those smart merchants, they have a new merchandising plan. They get a nice lady in a neighborhood to wear a dress. When the lady's friends ask her where she got it, she tells them to go back to the merchant. I want you to make a dress from this paisley material. And then when all the ladies admire it, you just tell them that you got the goods from Kaufman, the peddler, all right?
Oh, no, Mr.
Oh, no. I know what you were going to say. The answer is no. As a matter of fact, I know. I should pay for your making the garment, and for your recommending me. But you see, I'm just a poor peddler, and all I can afford is to give you the material and the thread. You do me the favor, will you?
Yes, Mr. Kaufman. For you, I'll do it.
All right. Now, don't forget, Kaufman, the peddler. Now, come on. We'll be late for the Sabbath.
Goodbye, Mrs. Garlick.
Well, I must say I've never seen you sit for so long in one spot before. Something bothering you?
No, there's nothing bothering me. Everything's fine. Oh, there's Aaron Kaufman.
So it is. He's got somebody with him. It's a girl.
So it is.
A very good day to you, Mr. Cartwright.
Good day to you, Mr. Kaufman. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Adam.
Mr. Kaufman?
Oh, Mr. Cartwright, I want to introduce my daughter, Rebecca.
How do you do, Mr. Cartwright?
How do you do, miss? Well, Mr. Kaufman, I didn't know you had such a pretty daughter.
She's lovely, isn't she? But a real nuisance.
Oh,
It's good to see you again, Mr. Kaufman.
Oh, you've already met, have you?
Oh, yeah, we were here last Sunday, at the beginning of our trip.
Yes, I forgot to tell you. Well, what do you think of our wonderful part of the country now that you've been traveling around all week?
it's just wonderful. I had no idea there was anything like this. Of course, it isn't all as nice as the Ponderosa.
Yeah, that's what we've always liked to think. Like to see some more of it?
Could I?
Well, Rebecca, what have I been telling you? We gotta get home.
Don't worry, Mr. Kaufman. We won't go far. We'll be back before you finish your business with my father.
Well, Adam, I don't think we need anything, Mr. Kaufman.
Oh, yes, we do. We need quite a few items. As a matter of fact, I made a list. You'll find it on the kitchen table.
We'll never get home in time for the Sabbath.
Oh, they'll be back soon, Mr. Kaufman. I think we'd better get inside and have a look at that list. Apparently, we need a few things.
The corral's over this way. Ah, sounds like Jupiter. You want to meet him?
Oh, would it be all right?
Sure, come on. Here, he's busted out again. Down, boy, down! Whoa, boy, whoa. Oh, boy. Back. Well, Miss Rebecca, why don't you come over and say hello to Jupiter?
Hello there, Jupiter.
You know, in many ways, he's still my favorite. Oh, boy. I found him out on the range. Wild as a maverick. He fought me every inch of the way. But he's saddle broke.
You're proud of that, aren't you?
Oh, he's still a handful.
I can see that. You know, to my father, a horse is just a necessary evil, sort of a strange, incomprehensible animal that nobody could possibly reason with. Sort of a hide-covered steam engine fired with oats instead of wood or coal.
Is that the way you feel about it?
Well, that's the way I was brought up to feel. But you know, this last week, traveling around the way we have and seeing so many things and meeting so many people, well, for the first time in my life, I feel like, well, I'd like to be part of all this. You know, I've never even ridden a horse.
Would you like to try?
Jupiter?
No. I don't think you were ready for Jupiter, but I think you could handle old Betsy over there.
Oh, Adam, I'd love to try it if you'd teach me.
Well, there's no time like the present.
Oh, no, not now. Well, you see, I haven't the time. You heard Papa. He's in a hurry to get home. Well, tonight is the Jewish Sabbath, and Papa doesn't do anything on the Sabbath, not even drive a horse.
Your father is a very dedicated man, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But I'm afraid he's rather old-fashioned.
Target practice. Well, for a minute there, I thought we were at war.
Merwin and Hulbert for $10.
Or as I said to your son last Sunday, it isn't quite new. I got it from a drummer in Chicago.
Well, it sure is a thing of beauty. That's why I asked Mr. Kaufman to bring it back so he could take a look at it.
Really a nice gun, but I'll have to think about it, Mr. Kaufman. Thank you.
To think about it is the customer's right. We'll never get home. Come on, young lady. Get aboard. Come on, come on.
We'll see you again?
I hope so.
Bye.
See you soon. What's this?
That's what you owe me.
What for?
For the list you made up.
Oh, sorry about that. They're nice people.
Nice girl. What are we going to need next week?
Stupid horse. If God wants me to keep the Sabbath at home, he should please change it into a gazelle.
Please, Papa, the way you're driving the poor animal, you're going to kill him. So we'll be an hour late.
Yes, yes. You're right. You're right, Rebecca. Maybe when the sun sets, we'll have to stop.
Out here, Papa, in the wilderness? That's absurd.
The ways of God absurd? Since I was born, I've never driven 1 mile on the Sabbath. I've never bought or sold or even touched money. At my age, I do not intend to change.
Papa, this is a new land.
All the more reason that the old ways not be changed. It's no use, Rebecca. The sun is going down. I think it's time to stop and prepare. Over there. There's a nice place.
Hey, look, they're turning off. Looks like they're gonna stay the night there.
If they do, all the better for us.
Well, let's go.
Wait till it gets dark, will you? It won't be long now.
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
It's that girl.
Yeah, I suppose so. And I was just thinking. I got the impression that she'd like to meet new people. So, why don't we give a big party? Invite people from all over. Really do it up big. And that way they'll get to meet new people, make new friends.
It's an idea. Do you think the Kaufmans would come?
Well, why not? Besides, there's only one way to find out, and that's to ask. So I was wondering if you would mind if I spent the weekend in Carson City.
Seem to have your mind pretty well set on it anyway, don't you?
By the way, did you make up your mind about that Merwin and Hulbert?
Well, what's that got to do with what we're talking about?
Well, I just can't go rushing in and say, Mr. Kaufman, you want to come to a party?
All right, buy the gun.
Okay, take care of the old homestead, will you?
Oh, it's so peaceful here, Papa, and so beautiful. But is it proper to conduct the Sabbath service out under the open sky like this?
Of course it's proper, child. Is there a better place to worship and sing praise to God than under the canopy of his heaven?
It's one of the Cartwright boys.
I told you we shouldn't have waited.
Take it easy. We'll see what he's up to.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu, lahadlik ner shel Shabbos.
Lochodori vikras kalo b'nei Shabbos nekavelo.
Mizmor shir yom HaShabbos tov lo desad lo zam shim khoylim lagavol
Hello. I was on my way to Carson City to see you, and I saw your wagon tracks lead here.
I know. Papa won't drive his horse after the Sabbath starts.
So you're staying here tonight?
Oh, yes, we'll be all right. I was rather frightened when I saw you. We've already started the service.
I know, I've been watching. It's quite lovely.
I suppose so. You said you were on your way to Carson City to see me. Why?
My father changed his mind. He wants to buy the revolver that your father offered him.
Oh, but Papa can't sell anything now. The Sabbath started. From now until sundown tomorrow, Papa can't even touch money. You see, he can't even allow his thoughts to turn to worldly things. I hope you understand.
I do.
I'm sorry you rode all this way for nothing.
I didn't. What I mean is the gun was just an excuse.
It's such a beautiful night. Let's walk a little.
In the middle of the service?
Oh, just till Papa finishes his prayers. It takes quite a while. You know, Adam, every minute of this last week's been just wonderful.
Well, I think we ought to keep it that way. I see the real reason I came to see you was, well, we want to throw you a big party at the Ponderosa.
Adam, how nice.
I think you have a lot of fun. You and your father get to meet everybody.
Oh, Adam, that sounds just wonderful. But...
Well, what's the matter?
Our people, well, we live somewhat differently than other people. You see, my father's very strict. We live very much the way he did in the old country. I don't go out very much. I stay home and cook and sew and knit.
But you're going to meet somebody one of these days. Start a life of your own.
You mean get married?
Well, most girls lean towards the idea.
I suppose I do, too.
If he showed up tomorrow, what would he look like?
Well, if Papa had any say, I suppose he'd look very much like Papa did 30 years ago. But I can't draw a physical description. It's not supposed to matter. The only thing that's supposed to matter is that he's a Lambden.
A Lambden?
Yes, a scholar, above all else a scholar. There's no thought given to the ruggedness of jaw or the stone hardness of his muscle or strength of his hands. All those things that suddenly seem very attractive to me. I suppose I should feel ashamed of myself.
Why? There's nothing wrong in feeling like a woman. Is there? What's that?
It's the Sholem Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem. What is that?
It's a song welcoming the Sabbath angels of peace. It means the prayers are almost over. I'd better get back. Papa will be looking for me.
All right.
You'd better wait here. I'll go on ahead. Papa will want to give me his blessing.
How do you mean?
Well, it's something very ancient. It's been part of our service for centuries. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and grant thee peace.
Zeichem l'sholom, malachei ha'sholom, malachei elyon, u'imi melech, malachei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Rebecca. Yivarechachu Aranai v'yishmorechu, Yor Aranai ponu v'lechu v'chaneku, Yisur Aranai ponu v'lechu, Yosem lechu sholem.
Oh, we have a visitor, Papa.
Oh?
It's Adam Cartwright.
Surprised to see you here, Adam.
I came to buy that revolver that you were showing my father, but Rebecca explained to me why you can't sell it to me now.
I told Adam about the Sabbath traditions, Papa.
You did right, child. Please give your father my respects and apologies. I'm sure he'll understand.
Yes, sir. I don't feel right about you and Rebecca staying out here all alone.
My son, we are not afraid. Good night.
Good night, sir. Rebecca.
Rebecca, darling, you like this young man, don't you?
Yes, Papa, he seems very nice to me.
Yes, certainly, a very nice young man. But after all, Rebecca, what is he? A scholar? A Lambden? A great teacher? What is he?
I'll tell you what he is, Papa. He is a man. Oh, Papa, I'm sorry for the way that sounded, but it's...
But you meant it.
Papa, all my life I have had teachers and scholars preached at me like they were the only men in the whole world. Well, I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of being shut away behind locked doors. I want to live the way these people out here live. I want to mix with them, and I want to be part of them. Papa, Mr. Cartwright and Adam want to give a party at the Ponderosa so that we can meet everybody. It's the reason Adam came out here.
Rebecca, my darling, this you will always remember. You are the daughter of my house, and it is our tradition that a child will honor her father, and it is our tradition that anger and worldliness shall not be indulged in on the Sabbath day. You will now prepare the supper, child.
Well, boy, I didn't know we were going to stay tonight. I'd have brought you some oats.
Tie him and gag him.
What for? I'll take care of him.
Do what I say. Get the rope.
Thank you, Rebecca, for preparing our meal. We shall now give thanks to God.
All right, peddler. Let's have it.
No!
Will you please take your hands off my daughter?
Just watch her, Stiles. The money, where is it? Come on, get it.
It's the Sabbath. I mustn't touch any money.
What do you mean, the Sabbath? This is just Friday night. You heard him. Get it.
Ease off, Stiles. Where are you hiding the money, Kaufman?
Don't tell him, Papa.
You shut up.
You'll find what you want under the wagon seat.
I got it. Let's go. Lay off, Stiles. Let's go.
Papa, I was so frightened.
It's all right. All right, child. Always remember, God takes care of us.
Papa, aren't you going to do anything?
What's there to be done?
We could hitch the horse to the wagon and...
Hitch the horse on the Sabbath.
But, Papa, two ruffians just robbed you of all your money, and you're just standing there. I don't understand, Papa. What's the matter with you? Why don't you do something?
Yes, I will do something. What I've always done. I will remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy.
So you will do nothing. Papa, you always do nothing. The world spills scalding hot soup all over you, and you stick out your tongue to lick it and say thank you.
Rebecca!
I know one thing for sure, Popeye. If Adam Cartwright had been robbed by 2 men or 32, he wouldn't just stand there and do nothing. He would have gone after them and fought them or killed them or done something.
Adam Cartwright's ways aren't our ways.
No, he doesn't live in the Dark Ages. He's got common sense and courage, and I wish he were here right now and he could do something for it.
Easy does it now, Cartwright. You try anything, I'll put a bullet in your back. All right, get up. That's something I want you to see. Get going. Go ahead, take a look.
Adam! Oh, Adam!
What do you want from these people?
Just trying to make the old man tell us where he's hid the rest of the money.
But he told you you already have all his money.
Water. Water.
Give him some water. Oh, please.
All right, I'll give him some water.
Did you have to do that?
They got it coming to them. Trying to pull a fast one like they did.
What have they done?
When we counted the money the old man handed over to us, there was less than $12. We came back for the rest, but he won't tell us where he's got it hid. Maybe you can get him to talk, Cartwright. If you don't, you ain't seen the half of what's going to happen to him.
Adam, please help us.
Give him some water.
Not a drop till he opens up.
Is it worth it? Answer me, Kaufman. Is it worth it?
I don't know what you mean.
Adam, what are you saying?
You know what I'm trying to say. Is saving the money worth all this? Why don't you just give it to them?
I haven't got any money.
He gave it all to them already.
You're as bad as he is. How much is it worth to you? His life? Yours? You know they'll kill you if you don't give it to them.
Adam, why won't you listen to me? He hasn't got any money.
Oh, yes, he has. I know he has.
Adam Cartwright. You're a liar.
Am I? Well, listen to me, you old miser. If you want to sacrifice your life and hers for $1,000, you can. But you're not going to sacrifice mine.
1,000 styles.
Yes, 1,000 even. I've seen it. He showed it to my father.
He's a liar. Don't listen to him, please. He's lying.
You saw it. He got it in a deal from a Chicago drummer. Those were your exact words, Mr. Kaufman. You got it in a deal from a Chicago drummer.
No, Adam. That would lead to more violence. I hate violence.
And you got it, old man. You just admit you got it.
Please go away. Leave me alone.
I'll leave you alone. Break every bone in your body.
Hold it, Styles. beating won't help much. Maybe there's another way we can get him to talk, Styles.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that a long time, Hank.
Leave her alone.
Thought you were on our side, Cartwright.
No. No! Don't touch me, you animal! No! No! No!
All right!
Oh, Lord God of Abraham.
Untie me.
Just remember, old man, I can pick up where I left off. Now, where's the money?
Untie me, and I'll get it for you.
I can get it.
You would never find it.
Turn him loose, Styles. He can't do much in his condition.
Now, where is it?
In the wagon.
We searched the wagon.
Not in 1,000 years could you find where I hid it.
Don't try anything, Cartwright. You neither, girlie.
So that's where you hid it, a secret compartment, huh? No wonder we couldn't find it.
I wish you did not make me do this.
Papa, are you all right?
You got them both, Mr. Kaufman. That's pretty good shooting.
Good shooting. I killed 2 men.
Rebecca, get these ropes off.
Papa, he's hurt.
No, he's all right. He's just exhausted.
Papa,
Would you get him a little water? We'll get him back to the ranch. I'll get the horses.
Papa. Oh, Papa. Papa, how do you feel?
He's gonna be all right. We'll keep him here till he gets well. Joe, why don't you ride into town for Doc Martin?
Right? No, doctor. Take me home, please. I'm a man of strict Orthodox faith. I would be a most difficult guest in your house.
Oh, nonsense, Mr. Kaufman. We have plenty of room here, and Hop Sing is the best cook in the territory.
That might be. But can you cook kosher? All my life, I've never tasted anything but kosher food.
I understand. You're right. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll strip your wagon down and make a comfortable bed. Why don't you get a mattress out of the bunkhouse and put it in the wagon, huh?
I'll get the blanket and some pillows.
All right, thanks, Pop.
You're a very understanding father.
Yes, he is. We're kind of proud of him.
That is a father's finest reward, when his children are proud of him.
Papa, I'm so ashamed.
Ashamed? For what, child? We've all had a terrible ordeal.
But Papa, I said such awful things.
Oh,
Well, I was ready to turn my back on everything you ever taught me.
no. Not on everything. Just on me.
Oh.
For a moment. Maybe I am sometimes a little too strict. No, you didn't turn on your faith. See, Adam, it is a fine thing to have a faith you know you can never lose. Blind faith, the world calls it. But the very blindness of it has eyes that pierce the darkness.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Kaufman. I've never seen greater courage.
Courage. It's easy to have courage with a gun in your hand. But without a gun, yeah, it's another thing.
Papa, I have learned so much these past 2 days, things I never even realized.
You're not the only one who learned, my child. I always hated violence. I thought I could never tolerate it. And I took 2 lives.
You had no choice. They would have killed us.
The cause might have been good. But still, I took 2 lives. And I had to be stern with this child because she rebelled against an ancient discipline, because she saw that this was a new land that welcomes all people and all cultures. I think the God of my fathers smiles down upon me now in pity.
Well, we're all ready.
Thank you, Mr. Cartwright. Please, don't give that party until I'm well. I should like to be invited.
Mr. Kaufman, we'll have a party to remember.
Thank you. Adam, will you take us to Carson City?
It's my pleasure.
And perhaps you could plan on having dinner with us tonight in our home.
I'd be very proud. On one condition.
That is?
It has to be strictly kosher.
Strictly guaranteed.